Stand on it. What? You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Just stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I might even rant for it. They call him the press before he even ran through it.
You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. 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 Said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Just stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I might even rant for it. They call him the press before he even ran through it.
You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. 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 Stand on it, 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 stand on it.
Man, blessings to everybody, man. Blessings, salutations to all, man. I know there's been a lot going on here on this internet here, man, with this Draco the Ruler situation. And we dropped the link just in case any of my people just want to pull up and vibe out, man. Just, vibe in, man. It's very distasteful, but what I will say is I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by CS2 backing his antics. Let me send this email real quick. I'm not surprised by his antics. I keep trying to tell people he is the police, but you have those that choose not to listen, and that's fine. It's your right. It's your right to be stupid. So by all means, do what you do. I'm trying to see if I can pin the StreamYard link to the chat. Why can't I pin this link real quick? Why won't it let me from StreamYard? Let me see if it'll let me pin you. Put user in timeout ban. Wait, why won't it do that? So let me do it another way. I think I can do it this way. But salute to everybody, man. Happy Wednesday to everybody, man. Blessings, man, to everybody, man. But I am going to point out the hypocrisy, though, in this. As I see it. Again, everything is that I speak on is my opinion. So it's how I feel. You don't have to agree with it or any of that. You know what I'm saying? You have your views of stuff. I have my views of stuff. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get Munchie B up out of here, and a slew of other people. And Flacko is playing a pivotal part in all of that. And do I think Munchie B said anything to Flacko in the past about any of this stuff? I don't know. I can't say yes. I can't say no. I would hope not. I would think not. I don't think. I don't think Munchie B would slip that low. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know. I don't think Munchie B would slip like that, but you just never know. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I just want to point out the hypocrisy of WACK100. So let me drop my intro and let's bring this to the stage. And we're gonna listen to WACK100 a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you where he's very hypocritical in this, and you can tell it's glaring in your face. And I was reading the comment section over there when he actually went live and did this, and the people are just, I mean, sheep is just an understatement to these people who just hang on every word that he says, and they see him play both sides. They see him do it, but it's like they ignore it or they don't remember it. They get amnesia. So we're gonna hopefully reverse that amnesia. But let's get to what he had to say. Let's get to WACK100 and what he had to say. Salute to everybody pulling up. Please hit that like button, man. I appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way in. I appreciate it. Funk Face in the building. And 50 grand. Let's go.
Watermelon today. Yep. It's a whole lot going on.
And I just got to point this out too. I just think it's crazy ironic. Why every time he go live, that's when he eat? Like, you don't eat before you go live? Like eating on some candy or something because your mouth get dry, sitting up here, especially like me, when you have a fan blowing right in your face because it's hot where I'm at. So, yeah, I got a fan that's blowing right on me, dry your mouth out. That's one thing. But this nigga be having full gourmet meals online. Like, as soon as he go live, like, you could have ate that shit before you went live? Crazy.
First of all, I want to say salute to those that had woke up this morning and was able to go to work or figure it out. I worked late till 3 o'clock in the morning last night. The lovely R&B got me up. We had to go run and jog and work out. We did some arms and bench press, some triceps, biceps, inclines, flat backs, trying to get it together. I got a movie coming in June. I'll be 49 next week. I want to get off about 20 pounds, 20, 25 pounds, get back, right how I was when I got out the joint. Get my health back in order. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you're going to have to put on a demonstration. And it's best you demonstrate when you can perform at maximum capacity. Yep, we back again. And every day I wake up, it's new news. Flacko didn't cross the line. Has Flacko crossed the line? I don't know if y'all heard Flacko's last clip.
Tired of having to stream in 720p in StreamYard or having to pay more to get 1080p quality? We got you.
But everybody's sending it to me. Flacko didn't even send it to me. Everybody's saying this has went too far. This is going too far. All the street ninjas is like, whack. This going too far. Flacko doing way too.
Salute, man. The loot for the loot in the building, man. The beautiful Lena Love is in the building. Salute, Queen Shorty Nick in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all pulling up for real, man. Let's go.
Too much. So, I'm on the phone. I'm doing things and we going through this number of content edits. I got to go back to the editing booth today. And I'm like, man, what could have Flacko done this time? Last night, academics gave me a call.
And, you know, they mentioning other people's names. It's all because of the peanut butter man, old Munchie C, as I call him now, Munchie Coward. I ain't passed him over to the Crips because that means he's still part of culture. But as Flacko went too far, for those of y'all saying, Wack, what are you talking about? What did Flacko say or do? Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen what old Flacko said and done. Flacko.
I found out who killed Draco the Ruler. Now all the big bad tough niggas want to kill me. I mean, why would you want to threaten somebody who got a detective on speed dial? Do you? And to all y'all, Frosty the Snowman, you calling out him, letting out him know that if I drop it, you gonna hold no jumper accountable, you going to jail too. Y'all stop playing, man. This ain't for no play. I'm really a rat for real, man. I found out who killed Draco the Ruler. Now all the big bad tough niggas want to kill me. I mean, why would you want to threaten somebody who got a detective on speed dial? Do you? And to all y'all, Frosty the Snowman, you calling out him, letting out him know that if I drop it, you gonna hold no jumper accountable, you going to jail too. Y'all stop playing, man. This ain't for no play. I'm really a rat for real, man. I found out who killed.
I'm a quote Stutterbox here, and no disrespect in there. Rest in peace to Nip, the late great. He didn't deserve it. That's why it hurts even more. But I can see with Stutterbox. I can echo his sentiments. And when he said, I can see how a nigga can drown someone, then turn around and kick them in their motherfucking face when they done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can see why. This right here, ninjas like this, yeah, I can see how that can happen.
Okay. All the street dudes is hitting me saying, Wack, Flacko going too far. He over there with you. He talked to you. You talk to him. Listen to what he's saying. Here go the problem. I was taught when somebody tell you who they are, you believe them. Now, if somebody tells you, hey, homie, I'm a thief, I steal for a living, are you going to bring him into your house, leave him with your safe open, your guns in there, your jewelry on the counter, and your money on the kitchen table, and expect him not to do what?
The beautiful Miss Lisa, salute to you. Thank you for pulling up. Hit that like button on your way in, man. I appreciate it. Let's go.
He told you he does? When you got back home and something was missing, including him, are you going to be mad at him? Hold on. Check this out. Let's get some thumbs up. Let's hit that subscription button, and we're going to get to it. Right? We got 300 people in here. They going to keep rolling in. You know me. I don't promote nothing. I just pop it on and we up. Are you going to blame the dude that stole the stuff? The dude that told you, hey, listen, homie, I'm a thief. That's what I do for survival. I steal. So you leave the money, the jewelry, your guns, you leave everything out in plain sight. And you say, hey, homie, I'm about to go to the store. You come back, everything gone, including him. Right? No.
We're talking about an open case here, y'all. Unaliving of a famous rapper, man. An open case is what we talking about too, right here, by the way.
You blame yourself.
Fan West
Streets.
TV. Fan West
Understand
TV
this.
in the building. Salute to my man, Fan West TV. Salute, brother. Salute to you, man. Hit that like button on your way in, man. Appreciate it.
This is something I understood. Streaming, blogging, podcasting. This is the world of exposure. The streets is a world of secrecy. The underground, the back alleys. the ski mask, the world of not knowing. We don't know who did it, right?
Okay.
Where the camera is the enemy.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what he's putting down right now, y'all. I'm picking it up. I'm here.
When I see a blogger, like I saw over there in Grape Street Watts, get shut down and caught because they in the hood with a camera, and they get shut down, I don't feel sorry for them because you knew you was going to the streets. You knew you was going to a place of secrecy. A place where they got an underground, where they don't want to be seen, where their faces don't want to be on camera because there's no telling what they doing in plain sight.
Type shit.
There's no telling who's going to be able to say, oh.
Salute to Tanya Karen that's in the building. Salute to Tanya Karen. Fantasy Baby in the building, man. Salute to you two beautiful queens, to all the queens here, man. Appreciate you. Let's get to it.
That's the dude that did this to me. He's the guy from a year ago.
Type shit.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Really
You just need a concept and a way to
he
record it.
monetized
First,
That blogger is in direct violation, and whatever he got coming to him because he made the decision to take his ass on over there in a land where he ain't supposed to be.
Type shit.
Keyword, it's not supposed to be.
Type shit.
Streets.
Couldn't wait till you did the video to eat.
Y'all think y'all run everything. You think wherever you stroll, you control. You think wherever you go, it's supposed to be your way.
Very poetic.
No, brother. Just like it's rules and regulations established in the streets, the projects, the alleys, the penitentiaries, the county jails,
Type shit.
the dope houses, the host road, all that. It's like it's rules established there.
Type shit.
It's rules established in what I call Squareville.
Type shit.
Now, who's in Squareville?
Let's talk about it.
Civilians.
Okay.
People that's the total opposite of the streets. You go to the streets, the little homie say, I'm gonna call the big homie. The big homie say, I'm gonna call the little homie. And here they come. You could do a certain whistle, a certain sound.
Send a bird.
Right? And everybody coming from everywhere for the homie.
Type shit.
The streets ain't mad that they got homies. Big or little. Shooters, robbers, whatever you want to call it.
He cooking.
The streets ain't mad. They beat their chest like, yeah, nigga, we got
cooking
homies
right
over here
now, boy. He cooking.
that's doing this, doing that.
Talking that shit.
And they champion that.
He talking.
But in Squareville, they got homies too.
Type shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
We do.
They got the big homies, FBI.
You.
And they got regular homies that's available at all times.
Hip hop police, which
the local law enforcement.
Graduated. But we so if the
Squareville get caught in the hood,
right.
They do a whistle or they tap the shoulder to their homies and say, what's happening with these fools?
Yeah.
And they mob over there and say, what y'all doing over here in the hood?
Type shit.
They take their cameras, go in their pockets, or sometimes like this last brother over here in the Grape Streets, which he had his right, he tell him, get up out of here, homie.
Type shit.
What a threat. Come back, it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
So if the streets could regulate the Squareville people like that,
type shit.
When they come to the streets,
type shit.
Why do y'all feel like Squareville can't regulate the streets when they come to Squareville?
That's a damn good question. Man, that boy was cooking. We're just gonna we're gonna sit you down just for a second, and then we're gonna bring you back up, see us you back. But he was cooking right there. That's a good question. Like, why? If we can regulate them streets, why they can't return the favor? Damn, is it gonna make me end that one now? I think it is. Well, we can always go back to that point. But let's watch something else though. Watch something else though. You know, because he was cooking. He made a lot of points. I was picking up what he was putting down. Even Fan West said he had to admit, man, he was cooking. He was cooking. Where is it at? Nah, did it not remove it? All right, hold on. Just bear with me, y'all, because I'm new to I'm new to this StreamYard stuff, so just bear with me here. I actually am clicking on the right video, but it ain't letting me pull it up. There we go. Got it. Okay. So let's move on over here. Let's bring that on stage. So let me remind y'all, in this situation, Flacko, it was a show of his, or he was I don't really know what it was, but there were some people that were talking about WACK100 that he directly didn't have any affiliation with or anything whatsoever like that. It was no jumper. It was done on the no jumper platform. Remember, he doesn't own the building. He doesn't own the show. And this was done in Squareville, remind y'all, not in the streets. This wasn't done in the streets. This was done in Squareville, in journalist land. Remind y'all of that. We're going to watch it, though. We're going to watch this.
Y'all slip.
Okay, so what?
No.
What happened?
You both of y'all.
Like that,
You got the female shit, then the weed shit, then the merch shit, then the food shit.
Yeah.
We fuck with
everybody. Yeah, that's some shit.
Hey, yo, I might have to pull the belly.
Yeah.
You what? I might have to start hating on these niggas.
You got hate on us? Damn, like that? Come on, I don't think he would do that.
Hey, Wack, come on, blood. Hey, hold on, bro. I ain't gonna hate on what I help fertilize. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
Flacko.
Man, salute to my man, Fan West TV, who just pulled up on me, man. Salute to my guy, man. Salute, brother. Did you want to say something before we get to this clip? Because you got it.
Nah, I was laughing. I was trying to listen to the show. I couldn't hold back. I was like, this nigga so funny.
Type shit, right? Type shit. He was cooking, wasn't he?
He was cooking.
He made a whole lot of points that I can even say, damn, man, he right. When you right, you right.
You're right. I ain't biased. We keep it real. But yeah,
just
man.
keep it in $1.50, right? All right. Let's keep it $1.50. Let's watch this and see if he kept it real. Because you know, this Squareville. Let's go.
Oh, I asked you to keep your phone on, bro.
You gotta stop talking to Flacko right now. You know he ain't talking with food in his face.
No, wait. I'm gonna stop. Flacko, you need to come see me before I leave, Flacko. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, man.
Because they want to get you.
What? Wait, what I do though? I mind my business.
You're being used, Flacko.
He just said he the most wanted.
But you gotta stop letting niggas use you. See, I know you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But you let niggas come on your thing.
Yeah.
What?
And for one, you did some weird shit. That's your thing. But you let them niggas dish my hood, bro.
No. Wait. Hold up. I thought this was Squareville. He is square.
Right.
This is Squareville. He could, if it's in the blows, he could talk about it.
Yeah.
I thought this was. Let's keep going.
I can't control them niggas. Listen, let me tell you the difference between you South Central shit
She just got real.
and Pacoima. My projects are 4 miles that way.
That's a fact. No, true.
You're in the valley.
Yeah.
So you got niggas doing shit because you trying to show love and they want to play with me, but that's bigger than playing with me. Like if you this insane, that ain't just them.
Yeah.
It's all kind of niggas that don't do social media and shit that don't do that, but you done took it upon yourself, left some shit in the building, right?
Okay.
And now they should at least have enough respect to say, well, we know Wack don't fuck with us. I ain't trying to block nothing. I'll let you do your shit.
Of course.
But don't have them there on your platform dissing. That shit gonna lead to some shit.
Now, remind y'all, the Munchie B situation with that's an unalive and an open case. He just talking about somebody doing something that regular gangsters do on a regular day. You know, and Flacko how was he responsible? He just a blogger. He just a social media personality. You know, why are you so bent out of shape about that? I thought you was just defending Flacko and seeing what Flacko got, what he can do, and everybody else tripping. But when it comes to you though, and your politics, we select the politics.
It's not like my show though. Like
it was your show. I got niggas from prison sending me this shit because they think I'm here every day.
No, true though, but it's not my show, right?
It's your show.
No, the title is
you got them up there.
Yes, right?
Yeah. So either
no,
you gonna do what you gotta do, or they gonna do it like you gonna have to make a decision, bro.
Here, right? But like, right? Think it's this, right?
Discussion, bro.
No
discussion.
No, true, right? Like, but like in
Flacko, I'm not trying to get nothing. I tell you what.
No, but it's not my show though. Like, it's what I'm gonna do too, you know.
This what I'm gonna do.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly was
that? They show you let them in, nigga. Wack. You let them in, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. But you let them in. I'm not playing with you, nigga. You let them in, nigga. You playing games.
But it's not my show,
nigga playing games. I'm not brick, baby. I start with you right here.
But it's not my show though.
Okay, I tell you what. This what I'm gonna do. When my homies get here, I'm gonna act like I'm not here.
But it's not my show though.
That's cool.
It's not his show.
I'm gonna tell them this ain't not my show.
But it's not my show though. Like, you feel me, right? Like,
you the one got him in the build, nigga.
Oh wow.
No, true that, Wack. Yes,
you got him in the building.
Yes, but it's not my show.
If I put the nigga in the building, and they get to disrespecting some people in the building, and I'm not gonna look at me. I'm gonna tell the niggas, look, bro, you in the building. Do your podcast, but leave that other shit because it's a reflection on me.
No, true.
Type shit.
Like, stop playing them games, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Yeah, true that.
Basically, what he's saying, Flog, is if you got some niggas up in the building, bro, as soon as they start disrespecting somebody else that work here,
you already know it's a problem with me and these niggas.
Cut it off.
Because you said something to creep already.
Now he talking. Let me remind y'all. He talking to a nigga from South Dakota, Frederick Jolly is his real name, and he's a square. He ain't from out here. He don't know when a nigga saying something that's disrespecting the nigga hood or not. He ain't tapped in like that. He ain't in tune like that. So I don't even think Flacko knew that the hood was being this when the hood was being this, and this is who he pressing and defending all at the same time. Make this shit make sense to me. I know I was joking in the beginning, but let's get real though. How we let a nigga get away with that?
Man, bro, he was punking him, bro. He was setting him up. He was punking. he was pressing Flacko. Because he knew Flacko was a punk. He's an easy target. He's a mark. So he can punk him, he could press him. The nigga out of state, he don't know none. Like you say, he don't know none of this shit. But I feel like, and I was gonna do it on my show, I was gonna say about Flacko is niggas, I can't just blame Flacko. Flacko's a square, he's gonna do what he do. Now this new shit with Munchie B, you gotta blame the blame gotta go both ways. Because if you're a street dude, you know what to say and what not to say, and you shouldn't even be talking to nobody that's a square that's not in your realm. They not in your world. With Flacco's to me a plant or infiltrator. You know what I'm saying? If you check his history and all, so I wasn't shocked in what he was doing, but I mean with Wack is definitely select politicking, but I think Wack is at that point when I saw that he was playing them to get reel him in. Because if you remember, Flacko was buttering up. He was just okay. I'm gonna be and at first it was beef with Wack, and then they cool now. So now to this point they cool, right? And the rumor is he feeding that nigga all types of information. So it's kind of like he a minion, but he keeping them close. That's how I looked at it. That he knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. But if you look at Flacko wasn't even flinching. So
because Flacko knew he wasn't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
Flacko knew his bark. It could have been. I don't know. I don't think this in particular was a play. I don't. I think this is Wack pressing Flacko and Flacko not being. Flacko really wasn't scared of Wack because I think he knew enough about Wack to know that Wack more bark than bite, especially in this building. I don't really think it was a play. It could have been though, because Wack is good and convincing. This is what I will ask you though. in defense of Munchie B.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with you. I pray to God Munchie ain't say nothing to this square from Delaware with real long hair about anything politics, right? But what I know what Wack is insinuating, but do we know if Munchie B said anything to Flacko whatsoever?
I don't think he did. I think where Munchie is like, okay, Munchie sat down with Flacko. Remember that? He did that interview with him, pulled out the paper and all that. So even on that interview, certain things, I just feel like if you're a gang member, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no gang member no more, but I mean, my whole, the understanding and the lifestyle, you ain't even talking to no square ass nigga, let alone sitting down with a nigga with a pen and pad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just say that's not gangster in itself. Like, fuck that. But I feel like
in this podcast realm though, but I just want to point out though, in this lane that Munchie B is in, you have to walk. You got to walk a fine line. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that Munchie is dumb enough to bleed over into the street life of the street shit with this square. I don't think he would be dumb enough to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either. I believe that they just using certain things he said and trying their best to try to get him up. It's all attack, man. It's all attack. Look at the people. Look at the people that's coming at Munchie. You know what I'm saying? And their resume speaks for themselves. You know. So I just feel like, and at the end of the day, what do they really got on the nigga? He said he was trading bottle with the unaliver or whatever.
Right, when he said that.
Yeah, like, I mean, ain't Munchie half blind or blind? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck he could be saying anything. That's not good. That ain't gonna work. But I mean, I see what they doing. Let it play out. But I mean, I don't think Cuz got anything to worry about. But I mean, at the same time, you gotta watch what you say with these niggas, man, because they the same as they was back in the day. It's just technology done gave them more of an edge. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if Munchie meant that in the literal sense. I do think at some point Munchie need to come out and clarify what he actually meant by the passing the bottle I think he need to come out and clarify that because they definitely gonna keep trying to hammer that in. And I don't think he meant that in a literal sense. I really don't. But only time would tell. This is what I will say though, and because I do fuck with Munchie. It ain't no secret. So I am biased. However, I'm practical too. When you on that courage juice, and at the time, this is before the Adam kicking him and pushing his chair away because he too intoxicated. He was getting lit. He was getting litty, and we all know, them drunk lips sink ships. You feel me? So if we playing devil's advocate, if there was a time that Munchie B would have slipped up, it would have been off that liquor. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like they trying to call him like the way they painting it, bro. I haven't even did no content on it, but what I'm seeing on YouTube, they painting it like this nigga set his homies up and he got his homies in on Dyke and Rico. They really doing this shit bad, but I feel it's all orchestrated from, WACK100 at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And just using Jala as the anchor. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a common denominator. It's WACK100. And he uses a little flunkies to go out and do his dirty work. Salute to our girl Stephanie in the building. Salute to Stephanie. Steph in the building. But yeah, I want to finish this clip out, then I want to get back to him sounding very, very hypocritical though. But let's listen to him push up on Squareville. This is him pressing Squareville. He just had this big rant today about how you got to let Squareville be Squareville, and when I'm in Squareville, I do what the squares do. But you did not do that this day. I guess this day was different. Maybe R&B didn't want to go get something injected or something. I don't know, but some changed. I'm just saying. Let's get to it.
About what?
You said, man, I know Wack. I don't know. And one of them niggas lied to you and told you we cool. I'm not cool with none of them niggas. But you do your shit. But you ain't finna give them niggas a platform to be dissing my set, homie.
So I got a question, Wack. If somebody came up in here and on your platform when you was doing your show and they started disrespecting Flock, What would you tell him?
I'm not gonna let it happen.
That's honorable.
Right? And then getting at an individual. Let me ask you something. If a nigga sitting in front of me, keep it real.
Talk to me.
In front of me in that room,
Yeah.
and a nigga just outright dissed insane. Right in front of me on my show.
That part, tight shit.
What I'm gonna do, Dad?
You gotta correct them niggas, or I'm gonna feel some type of way about you.
That there
Call
go.
the police.
You gonna have to holler. I'm
That's the
what's up
problem.
with you, cuz?
That's the problem. And this is why I keep telling you, bro, stay Flacko. They the nigga from North Dakota. You letting these niggas drag you, the wrong niggas drag you into shit. And while you showing love, they're using you. They know that when my homies see that, they gonna call me. And then it's a conversation with you for what? When you showing them niggas love.
Listen to this.
Right? I could have called you. What you doing, nigga? I don't do this shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all do y'all thing. But nigga, at some point, if you think that your platform is gonna be a platform they got to come diss my neighborhood, then you're gonna find out what it is.
Wait, but like, hey, but like, no jumper is not my platform. It's Adam's platform, right? And the show itself.
Hey, listen.
Hold on. What's up? What's up?
Look how calm they is. Look how calm they is.
You keep playing. The nigga just played me talking about some nut water. You're right. You're right. What you saying? I don't want to be.
Is that what we do with Squareville?
I know it's yours. Let me holler at you. Since it ain't Joe show. Sit down, bro.
Damn, is this what we do to Squarevilles?
Here, man.
Look, Flacko, like, nigga, what?
Here, man, let me go.
I'm going out there.
Come back, man. What's up, bro?
I didn't know
You
y'all
okay,
serious
man?
like that.
Like the buffet don't got what he want, but he going anyway. Nigga, he going anyway.
That's a
That nigga block like
They didn't have waffles, but he was going to the buffet anyway. All right, we don't need to see no more of that. I just wanted to just point out the hypocrisy of WACK100 and what he in this other clip talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because in that moment, nigga, Flacko like it ain't even my building. I don't know these niggas dissing your shit, but this supposed to be Squareville. Why are you running up on me with a burner like you gonna do something? Man, I think Flacko knew then that nigga was the feds. I think Flacko knew he was the feds and he knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. He knew it was all an act. I don't think it was a play like they were together. I think that Flacko knew this nigga was working. He was them people, and there was no way he was gonna put his hands on him while he was in that building. That's what I really think. But who knows? But yeah, that's nasty work, bro. That's what we that's what we do in the Squareville.
Hey, the Square didn't even act like a Square. That nigga was paused. He was like, "You okay, my nigga? You need your meds, my nigga?"
Bro, that shit. That nigga look like shit, nigga. He was with the business. I ain't gonna hold you. He was looking like he was with the business. But we
see the other ones on there. You see the other hosts. They was just they was just looking like,
man, just
it's part of the show.
I really believe, bro, that if they believe Wack was a nigga who was gonna tear some shit up, I think you would have seen niggas looking a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really believe, none of them people believe that WACK100 was really gonna go ape shit in that building. I just don't believe it. I don't. They look at their reactions. Their reaction was like, "Oh, this nigga acting, putting on a character again." You know, that's how I took it. Like they like here this, like the drunk uncle who just be loud for no reason and ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, here this nigga go. Might have to take him outside, let him cool off, because he just gonna fuck up, all the fun we. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, "Oh my god," like he really that dude. You know?
That's like what's her name when he did on Charleston White. Remember when you walked up in there on some fake shit? Well, Charleston White said it like, "Nigga, I knew you wasn't gonna do nothing, nigga. What's up? I know you the feds." He said he felt he the feds too.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, man, niggas. I think all these niggas know. It's just a little hidden secret. BT School TV in the building.
Salute.
Lou from the Lou in the building.
Salute, my brother from another.
No ups given, aka Geekio, aka different levels in the building. What's up, brother? My brother from another mother right there. Real shit. You got anything else you want to say before we get to this nigga being hypocritical?
Nah, get to the content, man. This nigga funny as fuck, bro. I at first when Wack came around, I was like, damn, this nigga irritating as fuck. Like he a weirdo. And then we start seeing, I'm like, bro, we see this whole little shit this nigga do. So now he's just funny as fuck to me. He just he a funny nigga. I feel like if you're gonna do anything, you gotta catch that nigga slipping. But I do predict this year something's gonna happen to some of them, a few of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my soul that somebody gonna get either whipped the fuck out or something gonna be like. And I don't want wish that on nobody, but I just feel that something like that gonna happen. I just feel it on me.
You might be right, brother. We gonna see, God willing, but we do know them people is looking, and I'm pretty sure that they gonna jump out there. Look, I'm gonna point this out. We're gonna play the video. I'm sorry, y'all, for waiting on the content, but let me point this out because what Fan West just said made me think about it. If you believe, like I believe, that Wack is the feds and the feds is all over No Jumper, they all in that building. That means that they knew that no jumper incident was going to happen prior to it happening because Wack and Loose Cannon have already talked about it. Miss Inglewood Blue in the building. They had talked about it. They had planted this shit. They had already put the play together the whole time leading up to that, the day of it. They knew it, and they sat back and let all that shit play out the way it played because the feds is watching everything. When the feds was on Brick, and I guess allegedly he had pistol whipped to some his girl baby mama or something. I don't want to get the story wrong, but it was something to that nature. He had a burnout and he was doing something to somebody, and they ran in there and stopped him before he did it because what? They was listening, right? They was bugged. They stopped him before he could do whatever they allegedly was trying to say he was gonna do. And my point is, we know that man is them people. So why didn't nobody jump in and say Jay Reed and the old man that got whooped, Marciano? Why nobody ran in there and stopped that?
Mm-hmm.
This shit nasty, bro. When you really peel back the layers of this shit and really think about it, so I already felt like Jay Reed and Marciano, they went up there for a play. Was the play to sue No Jumper? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Did Wack end up getting backdoored in this play? At first I believed it. Now I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a lot of
thing too. Did you hear that audio where they was all talking on the phone? They was all cool on the phone. This is before.
Oh yeah, before and after.
Yeah, it was what's his name? The nigga got his ass kicked.
Jay Reed.
Jay Reed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then even the nigga Marciano, he not pressing no charges or nothing. He just moved, he disappeared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
off the thin air.
Yeah. So I think what happened is they was planning that shit. They talked about it on the phone. They was laughing. I heard some of that content, and then it got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So when it got out of hand, it's like, damn, we made this play, but y'all went too far. This nigga really got fucked up and sent to the hospital, concussion and all that. And I feel like the dude that's not, what was his name, Marciano, he not pressing charge because it's like maybe some shit could come out like, look, nigga, you was part of the play, or however. It's just weird on that whole situation. It is in the paperwork, but they saying that Luce ain't even being charged for that at the moment. So,
Interesting. Well, we're gonna see how that, because that's coming right down the tailpipe. Salute to the beautiful queen of the channel. She just put up in the building. Selena in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate you being here and pulling up. Man, let's get to Miss Inglewood Blue. I think I already shouted you out again, but I'm gonna shout you out again. Salute to you, queen. You know, I was going live when you hit me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm pretty sure you got my message. But let's go ahead.
That's true, Stephanie Weffy. I'm sorry.
What she say? It's a lawsuit out where Sandal doesn't have to press charges. Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. All right, we're gonna get back to it. Hear this nigga be hypocritical again. Let's go.
Squareville gonna say, "Hey, homie,
I'll be back, yo. In 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not a gang member. I'm calling my big homies. 911. And they're well within their right to do so. Because the streets only run the streets partially. Because even when Squareville's big homies pull up 1 car deep, you see 30 street dudes scramble like roaches. So we know the power of Squareville. Why would you want to go over there pushing a line, a street line in Squareville, right? Now you got the street dudes. This is why I say I'm not a gangbanger. There's no way I could gangbang or what I know gangbanging to be. The actions of it are what I know it to be. And be on camera all the time. And have my voice being heard all the time. My voice is so recognizable. I can walk in the store way out somewhere. They won't say nothing. Soon as I talk, WACK100. Some people know me at sight. Some people know me when I hear my voice. I've been on the phone when my wife handed me the phone to the water company. Baby, they need you to verify. Yeah, hello? Oh my God, is this WACK100? I listen to you every week. See, you can't bring the street politics to Squareville.
Ass nigga like that.
You can't do it.
Y'all
so
believe
when
this
Flacko
shit?
was telling you, I'm a rat. I call the police. For you not to believe him, you the same damn fool that didn't believe that man you let in your house that told you, I'm a thief. I steal for a living and left all your stuff out. Is Flacko wrong? Absolutely not. You know who wrong? Munchie B, AKA Munchie C, for giving Flacko information. See, come Friday, Flacko gonna drop everything he know and where he got it from. See, I've been on the phone with Flacko just listening to him, and I didn't say nothing. Flacko hit me this morning on the text and said, I heard you on.
Hit that like button, hit that like button.
Academics, you a real smart dude. You figured it out. I said, Flacko,
you
help Munchie C, AKA Munchie B.
My nigga, no fucking
give no jumper. The whole block was Draco. So that tells me when you tell them, yo, they tripping because whatever you got going on with Draco, whatever you just said, blase, blase, blah. This dude get 1 shot of liquor, Hennessy, in him as we didn't see Adam have to kick him, put his soles of his dirty shoes on him to get him off because he crawling over there with the hands and he don't know where he at saying what he's saying. There's no doubt when he jumped on that phone with Flacko because he knowing Flacko's attempting to help and got to run in his mouth saying God knows what. I don't know why the homies ain't beaten till he can't talk no more. Ain't no way he should have his whole grill in his mouth listening, hearing the things he been saying. Period. And any homie that continue right now to call or text that dude, that means you hot anyway. Because y'all know that by him saying what he said about who he know did
calling the kettle black, y'all.
They already didn't got the order to go through everything. He got every line of communication and start investigating and looking into whoever he talking to or texting. Homies, y'all ain't got to like me. But some of y'all been around like I've been around. You totally understand what I'm saying. And some of y'all are doing things that you got to do to survive. And this is how you get caught up on things they don't know about because of cats like this who they got you in the twist because you on the jack on some regular, on the text on the regular. And then now they looking into you because what he didn't say it. And now by them looking into you because of what he talking about, they didn't stumble into what you really doing. That got nothing to do with it. So yeah, I'm alarming the homies. I'm alarming everybody in the streets. Y'all better back up off dude. Get off his jack.
Yo, he's a
you been running your mouth to
Flacko.
Flacko. He gonna expose it come Friday.
The nigga got a badge.
And no, Flacko ain't wrong. He got the right to call the police. He got the right to protect himself in any way he can if you go over there messing with him. Because Flacko shouldn't know nothing about the streets. The only way Flacko know about the streets because the streets is telling him.
All right. Hey, pause that. I'm with him on that one. I'm with him on that one. I'm not gonna. I can't. Like I said, I'm not biased. I'm with him on that. I don't even fuck with Cuz, but I'm with him on that one. Flacko wouldn't know shit if niggas wasn't telling him shit, including him. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
The difference is like this. This is to me, Flacko gonna play his part. So if he's playing the part of being an infiltrator, it's even rumors that he do work for the for them peoples. So it's like, is Flacko wrong for doing what he doing when he already done told you that he's he's gonna tell? He said it on Terrell's live. He got on the live with him and said, "I'm a snitch. Yeah, I'm gonna tell." He said it on his own live. So is he wrong for doing what he doing? I believe he is wrong because, stay your ass out of, that's how innocent people get shot. You know what I'm saying? That's how squares get caught up in shit that they shouldn't be a part of. But to me with Wack, because Wack claimed he from the streets, you shouldn't even be filtering that, condoning that shit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel Wack is making a whole play. Like Cuz said in the chat, Wack is trying to play all them niggas, homie. It's all about a catch-up game.
Right. Yeah. This what I will say though. As Wack claimed it, I know what he is, but we don't go with the character that he's an ex-street member.
Yeah.
You would think he would say to Flacko, "Hey man, if I can't tell you what to do, but you should stand down." Because that's an open case, and how we handle it while we, being from the streets is we handle shit in the streets and not through law enforcement. Stand if you can stand down. I'll steer away from that. Right. But no, that ain't what Wack's saying. Wack champion him. He telling them to do it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? He the one that's leading the whole dance. Let's just be real.
Facts.
He's the worker of this. He's feeding them the real information.
Big facts.
You know,
I don't like the nigga, homie. It's written all over it, man. Like, you got to be a goofy to not see that shit coming. Homie. Come on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm just saying, Wack is a supposed street nigga. Under no circumstances do we champion a civilian or otherwise to go to law enforcement to handle street business. Period. Like my man Compton Rick Rock say, get your man. You don't get your man with law enforcement. But Wack told us a long time ago, they sick the police on their enemies. That's what he do. Let's get to it.
How you gonna blame a man?
Facts.
Well, listen, are you gonna blame the man that did the talking? This Frosty dude. Is you's a clown, whoever you are, you call Adam. He's from Squareville. He's Flacko's friend. Adam is the one who's responsible for creating and birthing and giving Flacko opportunity. The fact that Munchie C, aka Munchie B, knows that Adam did not want him in the building due to the politics of Drakeo, and Flacko was the one fighting to get him in the building. Is this dude that stupid to think you gonna convince this man to get rid of the man who by far, when it comes to content creating, is the #1 leader in No Jumper. I don't create content. I'm on the Adam and Wack show. I come on here and pop it, and I keep it moving. Flacko is the #1 content creator that comes out of No Jumper. Ain't no T-Rail, ain't no AD, ain't no Lush, ain't no none of that. Flacko is the #1. And when I say come out of, I'm not considering Adam, because Adam is his foundation, it's his roof. Period. What makes this dude think he was gonna convince Adam 22 to get rid of Flacko? All you did was tell Adam, "Oh, you a snake." That's all you did. You was a snake. If y'all look at Munchie C's face when that topic came up, he then said, "Yeah, 600 and Wack, they should join the police academy. We should join the police academy." You the one on the airways talking about the people you know that then did something to everybody. You.
Too late. They already.
You the one already turning in information to the police. These are your words. This is what you said.
Remember 21 Jump
Street? And you can't find nothing we did that's police activity.
Yep.
Not at all. Because it's Draco
whole school undercover.
It's an unsolved case.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. I'm going to start with this plugin I made here.
Golly, he eating on this video.
Ray Sean Williams, like that watermelon. We didn't call this family and told them what we knew. They called us and enlightened us on what they knew. When the family said, the detective said boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. The detective is telling the family some things we never heard of. That means the detectives already know. You on here telling people, I know the dude that unalived Drakeo. I pass him a bottle every week.
Nah, you brought that shit right here to this here internet with the supposed family has said, and then y'all misrepresented what the feds actually did have as far as evidence. But you and 600 brought that to the internet and open unaliving. Y'all brought that shit to the internet. That was the ultimate shit.
Remember the other video? Remember the other video from the
Mike,
cat?
Yeah, something Mike, Killer Mike.
Yep, they brought that in.
They brought that to the internet. Like, you niggas be doing the ultimate police shit and then try to spin it and then flip it around. Like, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all about trying to. It's like quality of, what do they call it, man? Damage control. You know, from the prior situations. Like, no, you're never going to be able to fix that. Y'all brought two unalivings to this internet and talked about it openly. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just nasty work. And if I was Wack, I would just stay away from that. Stop bringing that up. You know, the more, every time you bring that up, it reminds me of when that happened. Wasn't nobody talking about it. There was nobody on TikTok talking about it, because I went and looked. As soon as someone said it was on TikTok, I went to TikTok and I couldn't find it nowhere.
Me neither.
Man, that shit was cap. Nigga, y'all brought that shit to this internet. Facts.
Everything was brought. This nigga brought everything, even the big U shit. How he know about him being that they were Rico coming down, bro? A lot of this shit. The brick baby shit about it, like, these niggas is, they just new versions of the old type of hip hop cops, informants, the ones that took down Malcolm Martin, Huey P. All these niggas are the same. He probably got a lineage of rats in his motherfucking bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Him and 600, all them niggas, bro. And they just new versions. What you say?
Some of his family is law enforcement, I heard. So, you know, it's in the blood.
It's in the blood, man.
You know, it's in the blood.
And I'm going to say something, and I hope y'all catch it.
Been saying something. Now, listen to this. It's nasty.
He don't need to be nowhere around training day.
You know what he mean by that, right? You don't know? The jungles.
Oh.
So he's insinuating that Munchie B said something about the jungles. Listen to him.
He should be nowhere around the jungles of General Tombstone. This man is seriously running his mouth.
Right.
For those that know, you understand what I'm telling you. I've spoken to Flacko. This man has ran his mouth, and he pulled a play the other day and went to a certain location. Y'all got to watch what he's doing. He's sending smoke signals. That's why I don't know if he's working to get his gun case off. He said what he said, and then I look up and he went a certain place, and then the things you told Flacko is all, hey, listen, I'm telling the homies now. Dude is playing a dirty game, and y'all been hearing it, and y'all been ignoring it, and y'all been
Real quick, Inglewood Blue. Did you change accounts or something? Because I never took your wrench away. I didn't take it away. So is that like a new account or something? I'm gonna give you a wrench, but I never took your wrench away. So I don't know where your wrench went.
Finna have 50 homies picked up because them people gonna be saying you got a Mexican relative named Rico.
Call my nigga Alf 100.
He playing dirty. I don't know if he deaf, dumb, or stupid. I think because he's in a bad situation. Him and Alex Alonso, again, are partners. Alex Alonso works for the district attorney. Tomorrow, I'll be playing the tapes from the East Coast that he was supposed to be assisting, where he turned around. Alex Alonso turned around and went against the East Coasters and took the side of the DA to cook these people. Munchie B is up there with Alex Alonso. You think Munchie B, like he sat down with Flacko and Flacko was trying to help him get in the no jumper, hasn't sat down and had a conversation with Alex Alonso, the guy that worked on the side of the DA, how can I get out this gun case?
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast, and intelligent way to launch online. Landing pages, content hubs, e-commerce sites, you describe it and it's built in minutes. It's kind of wild how far a short prompt can get you. Right away, it generates a full site. Pages, structure, layout, design, it's all there. Next, styling. I shape it around my taste and ask for what I like.
Sorry, y'all. I was
hey, listen,
giving her a wrench.
Don't get mad at me because I got a brain.
All right. She should be good now.
Shout out to the G homie Stretch from Bounty Hunters, Big Stretch. My homie T-Lo from PJ Watts.
No, none of them niggas know.
Called me yesterday. They're in the county together. I love to see Keyways and Damus come together. Big Stretch has always been a G homie of mine. Me and T-Lo. Last name Daphne.
He like Trump,
he
man.
12 years old. Lied. Juvenile hall systems. Putting in work side by side. Straight rider. I want to give a shout out to both those young, both those individuals.
Like you like so.
I wish you the best on your cases in there. No, Flacco's not wrong for being who he is. Flacco's telling the people, I believe in the police. I'm like tell. I respect him for being out in the open like that. Anybody from the streets that can't respect the man telling you exactly who they are, and you's a damn fool. You deserve to get hit. Oh, he got it. No, he ain't got it nothing. Anybody from the streets, and Hefe, AD, T-Rail, Munchie C,
hit that like button.
WACK100.
I appreciate it.
Anybody from the streets who has made it a thing to get on camera, to sit down and talk, we're no longer active in that way. So when we go to Squareville, we better know and understand where we at.
Yo, this is the mixing of the truth of the lies.
Adam be saying a bunch of gay things, and why doing your podcast? Why you ain't socked him out? because we ain't in the streets. If Adam would have came to my neighborhood and said them things to me when I was in the streets, I would have stomped a mud hole into Adam. Adam would have been over there unrecognizable.
Stop lying.
Because I'm in the streets. I chose to come into Squareville. I understand that this is a white man and this is his character and his personality. So either you fall weak and adjust like you and do what a street dude would do, or you adjust and show some growth and show that this dude on the other side of the table that you can go head to head with him and you can troll him right back without getting personal, emotional, or upset. The day I reach over that table and put my hand on Adam 22, I lost across the board. I lost because I couldn't handle it as a man and a businessman, and I also lost because
but you know he'll run up on the nigga, but he won't do that to Adam.
And call his big homies 911. So what's the lesson, Wack? If they telling you who they are, believe them.
That's a fact.
Is Flacko wrong?
Fact.
No. I don't even believe Flacko was in LA County in 2021 when Drakeo was unalive. May he rest in peace. Right. So how we know in 2026? Because the street is calling Squareville.
Let me say something, bro.
And saying, hey, I want to look like I'm somebody
Man, come on, bro. This nigga, see, I've listened to this nigga over time that he's been on Clubhouse and all that. You know, I stopped fucking with Clubhouse a long time ago, but this nigga is we hearing a crock of bullshit right now. This is a certified like caca, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, and the nigga, if you a square and you decide to be fucking with the streets, you can't get mad if your ass get popped or hurt, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you mean? That's just like the niggas in the mob, right? They had associates. That's what this, and you would treat him like an associate. You want to tell me that them associates didn't get whacked? Nigga, you got out of line, you got whacked. Nigga, they not fucking around. So just because I'm a civilian, nigga, what nigga, civilians get hurt every day. Nigga, fuck you and that civilian shit. That don't work. So a nigga disrespecting you in front of your face and you say, well, if a nigga in my hood, nigga, you get up and slap the shit out of that nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? We ain't on that. If you notice, every nigga that came on No Jumper that wasn't with that shit, they ain't on No Jumper no more. All the niggas that let that nigga play with their ass, it's like you let a nigga play in your asshole. That's that shit to me. Cause you let a nigga disrespect you he gonna keep on this. And that's how these devils act. So why the fuck you gonna change because it's Adam? He said, the first thing he said is, oh, he white and blah, blah. I'm like, nigga, that don't got shit to do with it. Nigga disrespect you, nigga, he getting handled. That's how it's supposed to be. But I get it. Sometimes we want to have cooler heads. Then that's when you pull a nigga aside, like, look, nigga, I'm not on that. But motherfuckers like Wack will be a sandball just so he can get further. That's all I see, you know. I'll go back on mute.
The niggas that sell their soul is still at No Jumper. That's just the fact of the matter. And the ones who have any morals or ethnics about their soul, self-respect, the dignity, they long gone, and they will forever be at feud or at odds with No Jumper, because they know what No Jumper really is and what it really stands for. And that's why you see these devils doing what they doing now. Munchie B needs to get away from that place. That's all I'm gonna say.
And they running their mouth. And they saying things they shouldn't say. You think Squareville ain't gonna pucker his ears up and open his mind and listen? Because to him, it's content. He don't give a damn what happened to whatever happened. You said it, I'm gonna report on it. People gonna listen, I'm gonna get views, I'm gonna get paid. Coconut water.
Listen to
R&B and emptied the whole refrigerator.
Yo, his chat is tearing him
Said
up,
she
bro.
got
That
to
shit
get the
funny.
parasites out of my system. She
Hit
been
that
giving
like
me
button.
all
Hit
kind
that
of
like
things
button.
to drink. My sister been flushing. Cravings been coming late at night, so I've been eating celery sticks and pineapples and you know.
What you taking for them bumps in your face, though?
But she getting me right.
What's she doing with that? She got to do something with that. That shit bad work.
Flacko, you continue your journey.
That's all I'm
Your
saying.
mission is your mission.
Your mission is
I
your
would
mission.
hope that nobody's dumb enough to tell you what they gonna do and go over there and do it. Now I will tell you this, Flacko. The streets
And he forget where he at.
breeds idiots before it breeds.
What's his name? Darren in the chat. Darren White 81. You say he get drunk and he runs his mouth too much. What did he say? Do you know what he said? Could you tell me anything that Munchie B said? Are you just believing what they say? You just taking what they say and running with it and taking it for face value? Now, I'm not saying Munchie B did or didn't say nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, did you hear him say something? Did you hear Munchie B say something? If you did, please put it in the chat. We will all like to read it.
It's wisdom.
Man, that shit ain't gonna work.
They will react. They got their homies, and I know you got your homies. So everybody need to be aware.
They trying to trick my nigga off the street.
What's going on and who's doing what. And on that note, the lesson of this is believe a person when they tell you who you are. Outside of that, I don't think Flacco's doing nothing wrong. Come Friday, Munchie B, you will be exposed. You was a bozo. You was running your mouth until the homies out there, y'all hear me. Come Friday, you're going to hear this man tell you everything this man told him because he thought he was helping him get on no jumper. Niggas a straight buster, straight up. That's why your new name is Munchie C for coward. And I'm out. West up.
All right, man.
Our enzymatic DNA synthesis method is based on polymerase nucleotide conjugation.
So yeah, man, I just wanted to point out that the hypocritical shit there.
Fed house, right? I
You
call
know,
it the snitch house, but yeah.
Motion to exclude testimony. Oh, hold on. Let's
Big U has filed a.
All right, we're gonna. But look, before we move on to this Big U content, I just want to emphasize on that though. Like, you know, he had no issue pressing Flacko when he didn't like the content that Flacko had other people on a platform talking about. He had no control over that. He had no knowledge that their neighborhood was being disrespected. But Wack went around the people who actually did violate him and went right to Flacko, to press Flacko. It was as if Flacko was the one who said what was said. So I think that's odd. Number two, that's Adam 22's building. That he's the overseer of everything. I didn't see him press Adam one time on that. The people who said it, Wack didn't say anything to them. He went right at the same nigga that he's defending right now for doing police shit. I just think that's crazy that you from the streets or ex nigga from the streets. You say you ain't from that no more. You done moved on to invincible diapers and all type of other things in the Congo. And but I know that you still come from that. So how can you sit there and just champion a nigga from if that's where we come from, that's what you scream, that's where we come from, then it's street justice. We don't believe in getting law enforcement involved with street justice, but you championing this man to go do some police work. He don't even have a badge. At this point, you just doing it for free. Yeah, it's his right to do it. He's entitled. I can't tell Flacko or anybody else what to do or what not to do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, why are you so eager to do that? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what motivates you to do that? It's not like you just don't like crime or you don't like criminals or you know what I mean? this shit is sickening to me. Like this shit is real sickening to me, you know, and we all play a part in it. Even me with rerunning the content, you know. But I just believe in checks and balances. And I just couldn't sit back. There's somebody in the comment section that pointed it out, you know, like, and I don't remember who that person was, but they pointed out how, you know, when Flacko had let some people on the platform to talk about Wack wasn't going for that. He went pressed the line and ran up on him, and I said, that's right, that's some real nigga shit. Like how you was able to do that, you know, you was cool with doing that, but you telling everybody that Flacko is well in his right to do what he doing. Nobody better not push upon him. So how you had the right to do it? Why are you exempt from that? Who the fuck are you? You know, I really had a problem with that, man. But anyway,
I think Wack, like I say, Wack using Flacko. So like that time he didn't have him under his wing. So now he got him under his wing. Cause you gotta think, every time Flacko get on No Jumper, he's always bigging up Wack. Oh, Wack's my guy. Why Munchie, why you got a problem with Wack? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he was on Rockstar's shit, he was glazing Wack, bro. So
right.
It's not hard to see who the fuck with this nigga and who's willing to be his torpedo or whatnot. Just like the nigga Creep. I haven't seen it, but I heard it where he went off on Rockstar or whatever, and you know, you could tell that he got heavy Wack influence in his ball. So I mean, it's like we know the game, homie. But shit, karma is a motherfucker. That's all I know. So I mean, shit, to me, Wack is barking up too many trees and shit. Munchie B do need to kind of, you know what I'm saying? That liquid courage, man. Sometimes it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you on a public platform, bro.
Right. I agree. Some places, you know, certain things, certain places, man, just, you know, you gotta leave the drugs and alcohol alone. I know that gives people courage or give them the energy to go in here and do things, but a little bit of too much of anything is a bad thing. So, you know, I just think, you know, it's a delicate balance. I'm not gonna tell someone not to have a drink or two before they do a podcast or anything like that. Just, you know, don't get overboard, you know. And I think Munchie B learned that already. I think he learned that, but I haven't seen him act like he did that day ever since. So, you know, we live and we learn. But
that's still not like, if you want to take it as far as, okay, yeah, we the feds or whoever trying to make a case and everybody's pointing out this name of this dude or whatever. Munchie B still ain't said enough of nothing for any cop to say, okay, yeah, we can use. People say, well, yeah, they're gonna ask some questions and all that. Well, if that's the case, Wack, because Wack is one of the niggas that said that, then I'm quite sure when Big U got picked up, they didn't ran and ask you questions. When Dale Daw and all them niggas, they will sit down asking you questions. I mean, the nigga like I say, he's like the political shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Point out what the Democrats is doing, even though we doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how he playing his game. You know, it's weird though, but
right, facts. All right, so look, we're gonna move on to my man Byron Blake. Man, Byron Blake be cooking. Salute to my man Byron Blake. He dropped this about 6 hours ago. I didn't even know this dropped. Big U files motion to exclude testimony from agents, exposes false narrative and the indictment. So free Big U till Big U is free. You know what I mean? Hit them like buttons. Hit them like buttons. All y'all hit them like buttons. Salute to my man Fan West TV. Salute to everybody in the chat. Who I just seen in the chat. Where the nigga at, man? Could have swore I just
Lady Snoop. Salute to Lady Snoop.
Oh, Lady. Oh yeah, salute to Lady Snoop. I did. Salute to you. Just seen somebody else. Larry already said something to you. I miss anybody? Shouty Nick in the building. Bloody Man, my guy. I think that's it. And Janelle Bell. Salute to Janelle Bell. See, I ain't forget y'all. Super Dub Nation. Right on time. Salute. All right, man, we get to the content.
Motion to exclude improper testimony from police officers. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a look at that motion, and we're going to be breaking down what exactly Big U considers improper testimony, why he considers this improper testimony, how this could affect the trial, how it affected the indictment process, and, you know, just overall summarizing and breaking down what exactly this motion means. So, you know, I hope you got some time, sit back and chill. Y'all see this a pretty long video. We did a 5-hour live the other day, and I thought about it like, man, a lot of people ain't got 5 hours. So, you know, we gonna break this down for y'all, but please tune in, stay focused, you know, so you can really catch what's going on here. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it.
Leg out.
But look, peep this.
Switch to Chrome to load your favorite sites fast, so you can browse with ease.
The agents offered extensive, highly interpretive opinions regarding the meaning of intercepted communications, the alleged enterprise hierarchy, and the intent behind otherwise ambiguous conduct. Despite a formal defense demand for a notice of expert law enforcement testimony, the government has provided neither notice nor assurance that it will refrain from eliciting such specialized testimony at trial. The defense cannot be expected to wait until the middle of trial to learn whether the government's primary fact witnesses will suddenly pivot to offering expert opinions under the guise of lay testimony. So he don't want them to come in there and be called to the stand to testify to facts of the case. Like if these officers get called to the stand to testify, he wants them to get up there and testify to what they were told as officers and the factual. He don't want them getting up there saying, oh, well, if Big U said that, that mean this. And if Big U did that, then that mean this. He don't want them getting up there doing that. And they shouldn't be allowed to. You niggas ain't know. You niggas don't even know me. How the hell you gonna say what I meant by something and you don't know who I am? You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. If you plan to do that, then you need to be qualified to do so. They're gonna have to bring, remember Detective Danny Polo, when he testified in that Melly case, before he testified to what the gang shit mean, he had to testify to how long he was working with gang cases and how many wiretaps he did and all of that type of shit. He had to be qualified as an expert. You know what I'm saying? And he's not. That's why they excluded that shit in the Melly case. That's why all that shit got thrown out. He came up there and did it, and then that next time around, that shit thrown out. That shit was not supposed to happen. Look, the risk of surprise is acute where the agent's prior sworn statements demonstrate a clear reliance on, no, he ain't calling Wack to no stand, but they gonna tear Big Deal ass up. The risk of surprise is acute where the agent's prior sworn statements demonstrate a clear reliance on specialized training and experience to decode language and interpret Mr. Henley's conduct. So, nigga, the shit that y'all saying, it shows a reliance on specialized training and experience. You niggas either got to come in and have that, or y'all got to move around. To fulfill its mandatory gatekeeping role under Danbert and Rule 701 and 702, the court must compel immediate Rule 16A1G disclosure. The 2022 amendments to Rule 16 were specifically designed to prevent the Hobson's choice of proceeding to trial unprepared or seeking a continuance that compromises a defendant's speedy trial rights. Accordingly, the defense moves to compel these disclosures. In other words, no, hey, Donnie, pay attention. We finna break down. He give you a small idea why he want to go to trial in here. Just follow me, bro. Watch this. Watch this. He said the defense moves to compel these disclosures, or in the alternative, to preclude any testimony exceeding the narrow bounds of personal, non-specialized observation. So, Big U want them to either let him know that they present expert testimony, because then they give him a ground to challenge these people's qualifications as experts, or he want the court to issue an order saying that they not going to allow this. He get into the facts and what he want, right? Look, he says 2 affidavits by S.A. Rusa and S.A. Beverly demonstrate that these agents have committed to opinions far exceeding percipient observation. The investigative framework, S.A. Beverly. S.A. Beverly offered opinions beyond percipient observation, specialized training. S.A. Beverly touts familiarity with drug traffickers' use of coded language, subjective terminology. He defines plays as robberies or illicit cash. How can you do that? It's niggas on the internet right now saying, man, I got to play, and they talking about some YouTube shit.
Like 706.
So how can you get on here and say that because I used the word plays, I was talking about robberies or dirty money?
That exactly.
This is the shit that Big U is trying to stop them from bringing in. Yeah. Mental state. He alleges an intent to manipulate a confidential source. How can you do that? How can you say, oh, he did this because he was trying to manipulate him into doing this? What the fuck? This ain't psychology, nigga. This a case. Mm-hmm. So you a fucking psychic now? You a mind reader now? A lot of this shit that they did in this indictment, you know what I'm saying? It's not true. It's not accurate. You can't do it. Intimidation. He characterizes references to gang affiliation as intimidation to disrupt business. Data inferences. He uses call patterns to identify purported racketeering leaders.
Big, you need to get Brian.
Yeah, they trying to pass guesswork for facts.
That's a fact though. Brian Blake's been cooking, bro. He doing his due diligence, bro. Doing his due diligence.
Exactly.
Give him that.
You in here guesstimating at what you think I mean, and you put it in a criminal complaint.
And it ain't just the help of AI. Like some of these niggas, man. I just don't be saying that. That shit funny. But I mean, each his own. But I be peeping this shit. Yeah, niggas be.
Nah, Big U moving niggas around. Them niggas ain't quitting. He moving niggas around. He playing it right. Let's look at some more. The allegations. The criminal complaint presents a narrative.
Niggas be thinking they slang. Yo, I use AI like for the thumbnail and the title and the description, but niggas be using it for everything. Like they're playing it like it's them. He playing it like he presented like it's really them. Hey, they just own, man. Shit, man.
They got whole channels, bro. Some people got the whole channels where it's just an AI of themselves and they just spewing their information through it, bro. This shit taking over, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't go up here, man, with no pre-scripted AI shit. I just couldn't do it, man. They gotta have some type of authentic something to it, man. But salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Hey, man, that you get your bag. Get your bag.
That is grounded in summaries and beliefs. But peep this part right here.
Let's go.
S.A. Rusa bases his affidavit on investigative experience and racketeering training, experience, and information from law enforcement. Summaries of communications related in substance and in part only. So this meaning they only got a little bit of the shit, but you trying to base your affidavit on this. Paraphrases of agents' understanding of interceptions. So again, this is something that would require if a person came in and said, I have investigative experience and racketeering training experience and information from law enforcement, summaries of communications that I've read that in substance and in part say this. Also, I have several paraphrases of my agents' understandings of these interceptions. You would think, damn, he an expert, right? He would be thinking like, shit, they must be an expert. He got all this shit. So if you an expert, then the government should have no problem handing me a piece of paper that says we will be presenting expert testimony. But you trying to get them to do that because now if this nigga come in here and say he an expert in some shit, that gives him a whole different qualification. He creating the foundation for them to force their hand. Let's see how much you really know. Don't come in here with these guesses and summaries and shit. How do you take a summary of a communication and then make a whole theory about it? You need the whole conversation. We're going to get to that though. Enterprise structure and practices. S.A. Rusa asserts his belief that Henley led the Big U enterprise. Robinson served as his enforcer and Martin was a trusted lieutenant. Henley purports to own and control Los Angeles through the Big U enterprise. The enterprise is a mafia-like organization. Individuals must check in and pay a tax to move around freely. Crip affiliated individuals use CC to avoid Crip killers. Bro, who told you it was over 50 witnesses? Who told you it was over 50 witnesses?
Interesting.
Wack.
I know who told you, but I just want you to tell us in the chat who told you that. Y'all see what he going at though? Big U is challenging all of this shit. We finna get to a good one though. All of this shit they put in here. Now let's get to the interpretive opinions. Okay, Donnie, that's all I wanted to know right there. That's all I want to know.
BB is
now
BB
look
gun.
at the interpretive opinions.
The BB gun.
They
champion.
said this is what the feds put in the paperwork. The phrase "rob Peter to pay Paul."
WACK100, Cash Jones, Miss Inglewood Blue. He's saying that he's the BB gun champion because that's what he went to jail for, popping somebody with a BB gun, no more, no less. But he tried to make it like he been to jail for this and that and this and that, but it ain't true. That's why he called him the BB gun champion.
Paul is slang for a robbery.
Oh my God! God damn! Hold up, let me see this shit.
Right.
Rob Peter to pay Paul is slang for a robbery. You know how many times I say that shit all the exactly, Tiger Lily, exactly. I say that shit all the time. Exactly, Lady Like Lane. They said Big U. Listen though, he don't give y'all the whole conversation. He don't give y'all the whole Big U got in this paper, in this document, he got pieces of the conversation, how he want this shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Rob Peter to pay Paul is slang for robbery. Pay some rent is extortion. Tear that bitch up is a threat of extreme violence. The defense's demand. No. Listen, Donnie Blitz, line 6 look bad. I'll tear that bitch up. Wait till you see the context that it was used in. Wait till you, it's mentioned. We finna, bro, I'm finna sit on here with y'all for a couple hours. We finna break this shit down, man.
Oh wow, that nigga said
I ain't getting up. This ain't finna be no 45-minute live, bro. I'm finna break this shit down because Big U cooking they ass. You see how when I said he destroying them, dude jumped in here like it was impossible. Whole time, look at this shit. Y'all using me saying rob Peter to pay Paul as code language for I'm finna rob somebody?
As a music producer, if you have Auto-Tune Unlimited, you have everything, and I'll show you why. Just take a listen to how I took this.
Come on, man. The defense's demand on March 17th, 2026, the defense demanded Rule 16A1G disclosures, meaning they want them to tell them or they present expert testimony. Any witnesses under Rule 702, 703, or 705, including law enforcement opinions. The government has provided neither notice nor assurance it will refrain from eliciting interpretive opinions. The defense has no basis to assess whether the testimony will be lay, expert, or both. No, they ain't trolling. Hey, Mikey B, I'm already knowing. We finna get to it. Look.
Oh, salute to my man Mikey B.
Now let's look at the legal standard for why Big U is arguing this. No one should be convicted based on an opinion of a police officer that an element of an offense was committed when that element is amenable to ordinary fact proof. So right there, just that one line destroys the whole theory that rob Peter to pay Paul is slang for robbery, because you see how many of y'all in here was just like, no, that ain't what that means. Rob Peter to pay Paul don't mean a robbery. See how many of y'all, think of all the people around the world that gonna interpret it the same way.
Right.
And the law says no one should be convicted based on an opinion of police officer that an element of an offense was committed when that element is amenable to ordinary fact proof.
Right.
Expert testimony may not supply opinions in place of hard facts, particularly where matters are amenable to ordinary fact proof. In RICO and gang cases, structure and operations should be proven with facts, not expert opinions.
Facts.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Okay.
Oh my God. Do y'all hear this?
Okay. Turn up.
Do y'all hear this? He putting the law back in their face. In RICO and gang cases, structure and operations should be proven with facts, not expert opinions. So they're going to have to get somebody in here to come in here and say that.
My bad. What happened?
They trying to present. Let's go back up to this, y'all. Look at this. This is why he's saying he want expert opinions, or he want them to qualify them as experts before they testify. Look at line 20. For everybody that understand how the lines look, look at line 20.
Yup.
S.A. Arusa asserts his belief. And if you look at Big U's indictment, you will see this. Henley led the Big U enterprise. Robinson served as his enforcer, and Martin was a trusted lieutenant. How do you know this?
Like I ain't never heard Big U say, "Yeah, that's my lieutenant over there."
Because according to this,
here, bro,
you got to prove that with facts, not an expert opinion. So what fact do they have that show? And this is how I know that Mark Martin, this is how I know that Robinson, this is how I know that they not cooperating. They not in there saying that Big U was the leader. Because if they were saying that, then the government would be saying, hell yeah, we bringing dude in as an expert. The government is like up against the wall right now. Because they done filed all of these documents and shit based on this dude's opinion of shit. None of this shit is fact. How do you prove any of this is fact? Y'all got to remember the robbery where they were saying that Big U told him that's how you rob yourself and all that shit. There is no wiretap of that. None of that shit, like they don't have no proof of that. That's all off of Big Dale's word. So Big Dale went and told the police what was said, and the police turned what they heard was said into what they think Big U meant and put the shit in the indictment. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Scandalous Los Angeles.
Nigga Brian Blake cooking, y'all.
You can't do that, bro. Yeah, they tried to book him. We finna, right, man. I got a couple documents I want y'all to see, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was on my heart today to drop this shit. I was looking at this shit. I'm like, man, because the 27th was my pop's birthday and shit, so I wasn't gonna get to it then, even though I saw it. But I'm like, damn. I gotta drop on this because this shit is quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet on this. So look.
Outsmart the market with Base 44 super agents. Set up in seconds and ready to go.
In the interest, I read the footnotes all the time. If you read paperwork, if you're not somebody that's familiar with paperwork, if you read paperwork, always read the footnotes. The little paragraphs at the bottom. Always read the footnotes. In the interest of adhering as best as possible to the court's 2,800 word limit, this motion does not repeat the legal standards for expert testimony in this motion, and instead hereby incorporates those standards as set forth in the defendant's joint motion to preclude expert testimony filed contemporaneously herewith. Now, let's get to the next part. Stringent requirements for law enforcement lay opinion. The government may not evade the reliability requirements of Rule 702 by labeling specialized knowledge as lay opinion. In other words, you can't come in here and let somebody testify to some expert shit and then say it's just some fact testimony. Mere percipience of a witness to the facts on which he wishes to tender an opinion does not trump Rule 702. So no matter how much this nigga try to say he, is adamant about this and knows the truth and shit, if he's not an expert, you can't put him up there and present him as one. And if he's gonna testify to some expert shit, then you got to qualify him as one. Rule 701 was specifically amended to eliminate the risk that the reliability requirement set forth in Rule 702 will be evaded by the simple expedient of proffering an expert in lay witness clothing. So they put 702 there to make sure that niggas stand on 701. Federal Rules of Evidence 701 Advisory Committee's note to 2000 amendments. Lay opinion is inadmissible if it's based on scientific, technical, or other specialized knowledge, may not be used to paraphrase recorded statements to make their incriminating nature clearer. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Lay opinion is inadmissible. So the officer getting up there saying, rob Peter to pay Paul is code word for robbery. That shit is inadmissible. That shit is inadmissible, but it's what the indictment is based on. That's why the government hasn't provided the document yet certifying dude as an expert. Because if they do, then they put him on the stand and he get up there and say rob Peter to pay Paul is code language for doing a robbery. In his expert opinion, he gonna look like a goddamn fool. He gonna look stupid as hell if he get up there and say that that's an expert opinion. And if he don't get up there and say that's an expert opinion, then he's not going to be able to get up there and testify to what his interpretation of the shit that Big U is saying is. That's what this indictment is all about. All of this shit that y'all reading, these phrases, This shit is about their interpretation of what Big U was saying.
I keep saying that.
Hell yeah, he definitely coming to the crib. He ain't finna get as much time as motherfuckers think he finna get. I personally think they gonna offer him a plea to that wire fraud shit. That's what I think.
Yep.
I think they're gonna offer him a little 5 to 6 year plea for that wire fraud shit and let him get on up the road. He might get like 10 years for it because it was something that was related to some government money and shit. But I don't see 20 life, 600 years and all that shit. Hell no.
No, bro.
Nope.
They don't really got no.
And the only reason I say that is because I know if they come to Big U right now and offer him 5 years, he taking it. No matter innocent or not. If they offer him 5 years right now, he gone. Like that. I know that. But lay opinion may not be used to paraphrase recorded statements.
And Big U would love to be home right now, but he know it. What sense would that make if he know he gonna be facing? Let's say he is gonna face 5 years, 2, 3, 4 years, something like that. He got time, sorrow, so he might as well just sit in there and ride this shit on out.
Mm-hmm.
He done did time before. He know how to do this shit. You know what I mean? But I think they're gonna get him. If they're gonna get him for something, it's gonna be the wire fraud and all that shit. But that's if he guilty. He said he innocent, and everybody innocent till proven guilty. You know,
to make their incriminating nature more clear. So you can't come in here and testify to what I meant, bro, unless you are saying you an expert at this shit. Yep. And in order to be an expert, you got to have qualifications.
Work and play.
Bruh. Love both.
Condemnation of improper overview testimony. It is generally viewed as improper for a party to open its case with an overview witness who summarizes evidence that has not yet been presented to the jury. Such practice is unequivocally condemned as a tool to paint a picture of guilt before the evidence has been introduced. Overview testimony is susceptible to abuse because it allows the government to spin the evidence, and it gives an official imprimatur to unproven facts and permits agents to testify on matters based on hearsay.
Damn, that is cold.
So they able to get up here and say, well, Big Dale told me this, and in my opinion, this means this, and then y'all can just paint a whole fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? Big U ain't finna let them do that. He gonna make them come with the real shit. Dual role testimony. While dual role testimony is permissible, the dangers of an agent testifying as both a fact and expert witness demand vigilant gatekeeping. The danger is especially acute because the jury may unduly credit the officer's opinion based on a perception that the expert was privy to facts about the defendant not presented at trial. To mitigate this prejudice, courts must separate testimony into lay and expert phases, require specific foundation for each opinion, and prevent speculation, hearsay, or interpreting clear statements. So Big U is hitting them right here. He hitting them with all of the legal shit that the courts have put in place to prevent situations like this from happening. Now let's get to his argument.
Lego.
The threshold this question must resolve is whether the testimony of special roll up. I got my shit in. Y'all know how these leads be, they be going out. I'm glad because when you get to talking, sometimes your shit will burn. But we in here though. The threshold this court must resolve is whether the testimony Special Agent Rusa and Special Agent Beverly are expected to offer constitutes lay opinion under Rule 701 or expert opinion under Rule 702. This determination cannot be made in the abstract. It requires the government to identify.
Salute to my good brother, Giving Life 706. He just pulled up. Building, man. What's going on, Brody?
Oh, just another long day. Had to do some running around, pay some bills.
Yes, sir. You got something to say? You wanted us to let the content run?
Oh, let the content run, because I'm already seeing like Big U. They say 5 years. I think they might try to give him less than that, because then again, he could turn around and sue because of them putting false charges on him, like he did something wrong and it wasn't him.
Yep.
All because of their favorite rat that got shit wrong.
Interesting. I agree, though. I don't think he's gonna get. I think he'll get less than 5. I do. That's why it's good that he's sitting in there right now. You know what I'm saying? Because by the time this is all said and done, he's gonna probably be in there. He's gonna probably be fighting this for at least 2 years.
And then what I think is gonna end up being, instead of Fed time, he's gonna get state.
You think
they're gonna kick that shit right out?
Yeah. Interesting. All right, we're gonna see. Hello. All right, let's get back to it.
In advance, the specific opinions it intends to elicit and the basis for each. So y'all gotta tell us what y'all plan on bringing in if you gonna bring in some expert shit. If you got somebody that's testifying to expert testimony, we need to know that. He might, bro. That's why I live my life how I live it. You hear me? Y'all will catch me with some weed that I'm smoking and nothing else. The government has refused to do so, leaving the defense in an untenable position. The agent's own sworn affidavits demonstrate a pattern of offering opinions grounded squarely in specialized knowledge, with both agents admitting their narratives rest on training and experience, and agents' understanding of interceptions. So, facts. So, the affidavits that they use to bring the complaint and get the search warrants and shit, they all say that it's based on their training and experience, their understanding of interceptions, which we just saw that you can't do. You can't bring in your understanding of an interception if it's a plain phrase, like rob Peter to pay Paul. Everybody know what that means. Exactly, name brand. And these interpretations characterizing statements as gang-coded communications or defining enterprise hierarchy are the hallmarks of expert, not lay opinion. And then he quoted another case where they said the government cannot circumvent Rule 702 by labeling specialized opinions as lay testimony, as the mere percipience of a witness to the facts on which he wishes to tender an opinion on does not trump Rule 702. If these opinions rest on specialized training, the government must comply with Rule 16. So they gotta give Big U a paper saying that these niggas is experts. The affidavit said that this narrative rests on their training and experience. The law say if these opinions rest on specialized training, the government must comply with Rule 16.
Yep.
If it contends that they are lay opinions, it must explain how conclusions regarding gang terminology or criminal structure are rationally based solely on personal perception. How the fuck can you do that? How can you do that? And they ain't no experts. That's why the government ain't gave him that form saying that they gonna be presenting some experts. Because they ain't got none.
Salute my guy, giving like 706.
And he said it right here. The government's silence in the face of the defense's formal Rule 16 demand warrants immediate intervention. In other words, we need the court to do something about this. Because we told them we need that Rule 16 and they ain't gave us one yet. I know what you meant. I knew what you meant, light skin.
That's funny.
They ain't gave us big. You asked for the Rule 16.
Yeah, he wanted the speedy trial and everything. They didn't give it to him. Wonder why.
Yeah, you funny as hell. Big, you asked for the Rule 16 and they ain't gave it to him yet. But y'all got these dudes up here talking about they narrative rest on their training and experience and they understanding of the interceptions.
Interceptions, huh? Okay.
Without disclosure, the defense cannot prepare a meaningful Danbert challenge, retain rebuttal experts, or conduct targeted cross-examination.
What up?
Forcing the defense to choose between proceeding to trial unprepared or seeking a continuance that compromises Mr. Henley's speedy trial rights is precisely the Hobson's choice the 2022 amendment to Rule 16 were designed to prevent. And that's what he's saying, all right, if y'all saying y'all want to do this shit, I don't want no more continuances and shit. Let's go. Even if the government provides timely disclosures, any interpretive testimony must satisfy Rule 702's reliability requirements. Experience alone is insufficient. The government must demonstrate a reliable methodology, offering no explanation for how they distinguish game-coded speech from ordinary language. So they gotta have something that they have already
Larry said, hit that like button.
That helps them, that shows how they interpret the game language.
That like button.
From ordinary language, or why they interpret the universal idiom rob Peter to pay Paul as slang for robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, how?
This video done.
The agent's affidavits provide no such methodology, offering no explanation for how they distinguish game-coded speech from ordinary language. They didn't do that. Or why they interpreted the universal idiom rob Peter to pay Paul as slang for robbery. They didn't do that either. Do y'all see that? I didn't see that nowhere in Big U complaints or affidavits. They just said this is what that means. Without a disclosed and reliable methodology, these opinions cannot satisfy Rule 702, and the court cannot fulfill its gatekeeping function. So they got to come in there and show another time, basically, where they ran into the phrase rob Peter to pay Paul, and it meant robbery. That's the only way I can see them doing that.
Yep.
That's the only way I can see them doing that. Otherwise, y'all just in here just trying to flip some shit how y'all want to flip it. And the law say you can't do it. Furthermore, watch this though, y'all. Furthermore, the government may not use law enforcement opinions as a surrogate for proof of the elements of the offense. RICO elements, including the existence of an enterprise and its hierarchy, must be proven with facts, not with the, that's some pig Latin shit. I don't know what that is. Ipse dixit. I'm gonna have to look that up. I ain't never ran into that word. But basically not with the opinion of investigators. On my mama, you know, they use a lot of pig Latin. A lot of these laws have if you look, it's a lot of Latin phrases and shit like that, man. It's I don't know. That's because we still operating off of these old terms of the Constitution and all that shit was written years ago. I'm gonna look this word up real quick though. Oh, yep, it popped right up too. Yeah, I told y'all. What I just tell y'all? It's a Latin phrase. Google it. It's a Latin phrase, meaning he himself said it, referring to an unsupported assertion that rests solely on the authority of the speaker. So RICO elements, including the existence of an enterprise and hierarchy, must be proven with facts, not with the because he said it theory of the investigators. characterizing Henley as the leader of a mafia-like organization or describing a tax system as coercive relies on interpretive framing that cannot substitute for the cooperating witnesses and documentary evidence the government is obligated to present. Oh no, that's why it's gonna hurt them, because the narrative they trying to paint is like, you could tell there's some whack shit.
Holy shit, listen to this. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, so the total amount is going to be $34,000.
Look, expert testimony may not supply opinions in place of hard facts to prove elements of an offense. So if they want to get up there and testify that Big U is the leader, they can't say, well, based on my opinion, because they called him when this happened and that happened, that means he the leader. They can't do that. They got to get somebody on there that say, yeah, he the leader. I was involved. I was in the mix. They can't do that with Big Dale because they trying to portray him as a victim. If they put him up there and say he was one of the guys, he was in the mix, then that opened the door for the whole, he planned his own robbery shit and now he trying to, you know.
Right.
This prohibition extends to the agent's attempts to paraphrase unambiguous recorded statements. Phrases such as pay some rent or I'll tear that bitch up require no specialized decoding, and they don't. Agent interpretations of such clear language are unhelpful paraphrases that usurp the jury's role and must be excluded.
Exclude that shit, man. Let's get to it.
Finally, the court should preclude any overview testimony at the outset of trial. Such testimony allows the government to spin its theory and give an official imprimatur to unproven facts before any evidence is admitted. Ordering notice of proposed, they quote this case as case law, ordering notice of proposed overview testimony to ensure the defense has an opportunity to respond. If any opinion testimony is permitted, the court must impose strict dual role safeguards, including clearly separating lay and expert phases, requiring a specific foundation for each opinion, and prohibiting the agents from speculating, conveying hearsay, or paraphrasing clear statements. The problem is especially acute where law enforcement officers serve in both roles because the jury may unduly credit opinions based on a perception. The officer knows facts not presented at trial. Without these protections, the line between personal observation and investigative conclusion will be invisible to the jury, rendering the reliability of the agent's conclusions impossible to evaluate. So the defense requests that the court compel immediate Rule 16A1G disclosures and all law enforcement witnesses, or in the alternative, preclude expert testimony from these witnesses at trial. So he put them in a chokehold. Either file the expert document or don't come in here with all this, oh, this what this mean, this what that mean shit. Don't come in with that.
We were able to use Google Ads geotargeting to tap into major US cities. Overall, we were getting a 15 times return on ad spend.
My bad. All right, so look, me go back over here. We're gonna drop them, and then we're gonna do 504 street stories. I seen that video the other day, yesterday, but I didn't watch it. Shame on me. Shame on me. So we're gonna delete that one right there, and we're gonna do it like there, bam, then we're gonna do it like screen share, then we're gonna go bam, and then I'm gonna say bam. Man, I'm about to be surgical with this StreamYard shit. I'm I'll tell you that right now. I'm about to be surgical with this shit. Is it already on the stage or is that just me and you? That's just me and you. All right, so let me add it on stage. All right, just 504 Street Stories, Worldwide Chronicles. I said it backwards. Chronicles of Worldwide. Solving the murder of Draco the Ruler. Did you want to say something before we get to this video, my boy?
Man, I just watched this earlier. I was gonna do a reaction to it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's just him talking about the bloggers and pretty much what I was gonna get at. You know, a lot of these dudes they're using the internet to say that they're not snitching, but they really telling. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
All right. This one is hold on. Yeah, I usually videos that's like a day old. I usually don't react to them because everybody didn't pretty much watch them, but I didn't see this one, so this is new for me. And I'm live, so I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna run it. But salute to him though, man. 504 Street Stories, man, because he's been killing it lately. We're gonna run this. I'm gonna try to find one more video. If not, we're gonna get up out of here sooner. I was thinking about some Wackademics content with him and Wack going back and forth. We all heard that, but I did want to point out a couple of things over there. But let's get to the content.
What's happening? Check this out, people. First of all, what's good with y'all boys, ladies, gents, whoever on here listening. But look, no editing, no music, no none of that shit, bro. This some real life topic I want to hit y'all boys with, so I'm just chopping it up with y'all talking. Like you dig. When has it ever become cool to start pointing fingers at dudes on an open murder charge, saying their names and all of that, and then trying to tie shit together and uploading that to YouTube, homie? When has that ever become cool? And then y'all got this dude, Trap Law Ross. Like, y'all started being in my comments, and I don't even make videos like that. Go in that white boy comments. This dude ain't even from the UK, and he trying to tie together murders. He trying to put together pieces of a puzzle that could potentially take dudes from their families and all that. Like, man, that shit, you think that shit cool, bro? Them dudes be wanting to be mentioned, and they work to try to get mentioned in cases. Because if I'm not mistaken, he got mentioned in one before. To them, that's a trophy. They want to be, oh, we use Trap Law Ross, we saw this, blah, blah, blah. That's a trophy to that dude from the UK, man. And then these dudes be all black, like type shit. Like, y'all think that's all right?
Man.
And then this Draco the Ruler shit, man, niggas just pointing fingers at dudes, putting pictures up, saying, oh, he the one who did it, and this, that, and the third. Y'all can't put this one on Wack, homie. Y'all be wanting to put everything on Wack, man. You got to call it fair. You got to call it how it go. You can't put this one here on Wack. How you gonna put this here on Wack and Wack ain't the one who did it? The dude Munchie B the one who said he was passing the bottle. That's what started the whole domino effect and opened this shit back up. Like, man, I don't care if it's already on the internet or not. So you gonna further what's being said on the internet, furtherance, like the feds like to say, in furtherance of you furthering it. Even if you reacting to it, you jumping online, reacting to it, trying to get on the high horse, acting like you clowning a dude or whatever for doing what he doing, but you still furthering the content. You still replaying exactly what these dudes is saying and showing. You can't show the clip of what the dude said and the names dude used and then say, oh yeah, man, nah, man, that's what he down back. Like, you can't do that, homie. Cause now you the same as him. You tell me what the difference is of you showing the clip of what the dude's saying, reacting to it, and him putting the clip out. Ain't no difference. I don't care if your commentary behind it is saying that you got a problem with it. You are showing the exact same thing that he's showing. So therefore you are implicating somebody in a murder too. That's how that shit works. You can't just, man, this YouTube shit, I do this for the bread, bro. I ain't trying to take no nigga away from their family and all that. And that's some real street shit. Obviously, if dude logged their live behind it, man, that ain't nothing you supposed to be on this internet uploading this shit for content and then thinking it's funny, and you got people anticipating, waiting on that shit to drop. Like the dude Poetic Flacko, he talking about he talking to law enforcement, and if they take much longer, you ain't talking to no law enforcement, homie. You ain't talking to no law enforcement, homie. You're a nobody, bro. Your name just known from YouTube. Who are you for law enforcement to sit down and have conversations with about an open murder, and they collected information from you, like you have that much of a relationship with law enforcement, and they telling you who did this? Law enforcement ain't about to tell you none of that shit, bro. Go ahead, bro. Knock it off. You sensationalizing that shit because you want to do numbers when the video drop, but you got all these dudes done jumped out ahead of you. Trap Law Ross done jumped out ahead of you. This other dude, I can't even remember his name. He done jumped out ahead of you, and he pointing niggas out and saying their names and putting their pictures up and say he is the one who did it, and then they attaching YG. I don't know if any of that shit true or not. And even if it was true, I'm not about to hop on here and say all that shit. Like that shit, man, y'all say, bro, I'm just asking y'all, like on some real nigga shit. Y'all think that's cool? That's entertainment?
That part.
That's how we doing it. That's how we popping it now. That's what y'all saying, Cali, huh? We popping it like that? Come on, bro. And Munchie B, you need to fall back, bro. Stop going on no jumper. Stop responding to this shit.
I said that shit on the last video I reacted to on this shit, and I had so many people in my comment section. A couple of them was on this live earlier. I don't know if they still in here. Had so much to say about me saying that. If I was Munchie B, I would fall the fuck back. You know why? Because we just seen a nigga who was out here doing for the kids, doing right, for the community, and now he behind bars fighting for his life, bro. Hocus for a fifth. I don't see that nigga out here as no real criminal dude like that. He in a RICO.
Yep.
Nigga need to fall back, bro. That's what I think. But who am I though? Who am I?
Because now you the target. Whatever you say or do going forward is all being investigated. You don't respond to everything on the internet, my guy. Ain't you supposed to be a gangster, huh? You supposed to be Big Munchie B, huh? You supposed to know when to fall back. Stop going back and forth with that shit, man. Leave that shit alone. Let whatever they gonna say, whatever they gonna say, you need to fall back, homie. And it don't take no game politics to have to be able to tell you that there. In your mind as a real nigga from the streets, you supposed to know when it's time to fall back, bruh. Like, yeah, you slipped up and said what you said, but fall back, homie. Stop talking about that shit, man. Let that shit go. Because trust me, best believe you me, them people is watching every word you do. And I'm going to say this here again. Y'all can't put this one on Wack. Y'all can't put this one on Wack. Y'all like to put everything on Wack. You got to call it fair how it go. Like, Wack ain't doing.
No, Wack ain't started, but Wack damn sure picked it up and ran with it. So, no, we can blame Wack. Salute to you, 502 Street. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what the only thing I disagreed when I heard this. Because he ain't from out here. And see, he don't know how Wack get down personally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wack is conniving. And Wack uses his tactics against these dudes, and he use they're off their pride. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, like Wack would say something about somebody, and if you notice, the only people that don't respond they don't deal with Wack. Wack fall back, but the ones that respond, that's when it's like hook, line, and sink with him. So like he said, Munchie B need to stop responding, stop jumping on the internet every time somebody say something about him, because that's fuel for the fire at the end of the day.
Facts.
That's just my opinion, homie.
Facts. Nah, man. Munchie B opened that door, but Wack ran through that bitch. and been running it ever since.
He won it,
So
bro. That gun
he ain't
card,
exhaust.
remember? Was it Brick Baby? He started bringing up the gun.
Yep.
That, you know what I'm saying? Start bringing up the gun charge. Oh, this nigga got caught with an AK. Blah 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 blah. And that was 600. Wack, all that was all in the mix. And Brick Baby kept just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Just look, Munchie B, bro. Stop giving them energy. Stop. And I be feeling that with Wack. I'll be looking at it like, if niggas don't bring this nigga on the platform, if they don't stop giving him light, stop, feeding into him, he will eventually kind of like fizzle away. Even though he using No Jumper as his callus, but they gotta just stop giving these niggas energy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But yep, I agree.
The one who said that. So if he's speaking on it, he's speaking on it like the rest of these dudes on YouTube speaking on it. Like, you dig? You can't say Wack started this one. Now, is he involved in entertaining all the bullshit like everybody else? Of course he is. That's what he does.
Okay.
But to say Wack is the police and Wack started this one, nah, not this here, homie. Not this one.
No,
not this one.
That's right.
That shit ain't cool, bro.
I agree with.
I
agree with that 100%. What we essentially just said, he right about that. So I spoke too soon. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Munchie B slipped up. He slipped up. Munchie B know better. But then when you being challenged on by somebody who's trying to bait you, and this is the crazy shit. I don't know why niggas be trusting niggas who stay under the wing of WACK100. Man, I'm really starting to believe that this shit was a whole lineup the whole entire time. Wack probably was telling anybody that the room that he went in, like Big Chuck, Flacko, anybody that's up under his wing, whenever you get Munchie B in that room, I want y'all to press him about that Draco shit. I want y'all to press him, bring up shit, antagonize him, get him to talk, get him to talk. And Munchie B knew, but you know better. You know, nigga, you don't ever speak about no shit like that. You don't ever speak about who may have done it, how it happened. That shit you don't talk about. You take that shit to the fucking grave. So to say you passed a bot like that was just not smart. And I agree with my man right here. Like, yeah, bro, you did open up Pandora's box with that. And Wack is the feds. What the fuck you think he gonna do? That's why I'm not mad at Wack for doing what I mean. I can't stand him for the fuck shit that he do. But if I'm looking at it from the sense of he's the feds, then I can't be mad at him doing what his job is. That's what the nigga job is. The job is to solve unsolved cases, murder cases. That's his job. That's what he do. That's what he specializes in. Shit, the fuck we talking about? So Wack did exactly what Wack was supposed to do and been trying to do. And Munchie B, you fell for the fucking bait. At this point, shut the fuck up is what I would do. I can't tell you a grown man, you in a higher position than me. You gonna do it your way. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? Each his own. I'm gonna just sit back and I'm gonna observe. But I think my method, my way is a proven track record. Shut the fuck up and you get little. You get little. Shut the fuck up and get little. Let it blow over.
Pride, bro. It's that pride too, bro.
Ego, bro. It's ego.
All these members, bro. All the members. Every member that get into it with Wack play on their pride, homie. They want to be. Every last one of them will answer them like, nigga, you ain't did this in the streets. You ain't like me. I'm a joint, blah, 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 blah. And that's how you get them. So he pick at him, like you say, in that clubhouse or whatever. And I think he did feed Flacko to get under Munchie B,
All of them. It was big. Wasn't it Big Chuck room that he said that? Didn't he say that when Chuck was the one antagonizing him? Big Chuck, the one who got him to say you passed the bottle, if I'm not mistaken. That was in Big Chuck room. But anybody that's under Wack's wing, Anytime Munchie B, even Rockstar, when Rockstar was under his wing, like anybody that rubbed elbows with this fool, man, I wouldn't have no conversation. I wouldn't even talk about. I don't give a fuck if it's somebody that I know and trust. You don't talk about no murders and unsolved murder. You don't talk about that shit. Then you go to the grave with that shit. The fuck are we even? That's not even up for discussion. That's not even up for discussion. That shit you don't talk about. I'm a non-affiliate. I know better. So what are we talking
They should
about?
have played it like Pope did.
Nigga,
Pope
you
did
know
to Adam.
You know nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing about no Draco, what happened. I don't give a fuck if you was there. You don't know nothing about nothing. Period. When niggas get that ego and that pride, bro. That ego and that pride get a nigga every motherfucking time. But then you add a little bit of liquid courage to it and boom, bada bing. But my man Cooking, though, he right. He right, though. I got to give it to him. He right.
Chop it up with y'all about that shit, man. I'm out here, man. I'm going to have a video, a real video, edited music, blah, 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 probably in a day or two. But this shit right here, wow, bro.
Yeah,
I just want to holler at y'all, boys. But leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. Tell me what y'all think about it. Y'all think that's some entertainment shit or that's some down bad type shit, man? Just
down bad.
I don't know, bro. I'm from a different generation, bro. But y'all boys let me know. I'm out there.
Man, salute the 504 Street Stories, man, for the content, man. Shit, man. I don't know, bro. You know, you got any more you want to say to that shit? Because, man, I'm with my man 50 grand on that one, bro.
Say what you said. If you mean what you said.
Yeah, bro.
We ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for that. Why did I start playing? Oh, shit. I didn't move you to the... Oh, no, I didn't. All right, I see. But, yeah, bro, let me bring that back down for a second. But yeah, you got anything, man? We're gonna close this out, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, though. By the way, man, hit y'all like button on the way out the door if you haven't. You got anything you want to say to the good people, man? To the good people,
man. Salute to everybody that pulled up, man. I was supposed to do a live tonight, but you know,
plug your channel.
Y'all know Fam West, the 3 Fam West TV. Pull up, you know. Hit that like, subscribe button. You know, we do the same, you know, reactions or what. Sometimes we have deeper conversations. You know, I'm into, you know, researching and history, stuff like that. But it'd be me, a few of my partners. Some are from out of state, so we try to get like a broader, you know, perspective on different topics. And we up in the western sector with, you know, this shenanigan shit that's going on. It's sickening, homie. When I came across that video, shout out to 504. I was feeling the same way. I was like, bro, this is shit getting out of hand, homie. All these dudes is jumping online just to try to smut a nigga, put a nigga under the dirt, put a nigga off, you know, get a nigga off these streets, and that's just not what this was to me created for. I didn't think it was, but you know. Niggas will do anything for that bag, you know, and that's clearly what it is. Like I said, even when Flacko don't care about none, Wack don't give a fuck. And I feel like if you into the business of exposing and you want to roll with them niggas, then you're gonna be about everything they do, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say, but our people will sell their mamas out, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to better, you know.
Yeah, that's fact.
Yeah, man. But Munchie B, man, just fall back, my nigga. Fall back. And I fuck with Munchie B, but fall
get
back,
little.
my nigga. No.
Yes, I agree. Just get little, bro. Just do your content. Stay focused on what's important. Ignore the noise, man. Block out all the noise, all the naysayers. Follow your gut, your instincts. Chop it up with the people that's in your team that really rock with you, man. The people who you know got your best interests at heart, and get with them, man, and move accordingly, and just stay ready, be prepared, because it's coming. For sure, it's coming. But you know, that's my advice to you. I know he may feel he wouldn't need it, and I understand that too. But also, been living just as long as you have, or even more. And in this space, it ain't about status; it's about knowledge. You know, now and I done lived a little bit, so I know where you at right now. You're in a tricky spot, but you still control your narrative. You still control what goes on from this point forward, but you just can't play the game or let the game play you. You have to let the game play the way you want the game to play, and getting with your team, listening to your instincts and your gut, and being quiet and focusing on get tunnel vision, focus on what's important. That's the way to go, 100%. It's not responding to anything that CS2 Back had to say today. I want to say salute, man, to the entire Stand on the Media family, man, for pulling up and showing support to every single person that hits that like button. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Go check out FanWest TV. Drop the link in the chat if you don't mind. And I think you should go live tonight, man. You know, and invite the people over there, man. Just rotate the traffic if I was you. Go check out FanWest TV. He might go live tonight. Go help run up his numbers. Go check his content out. I'll be over there. So, you know, let's just support each other and get to the top, you know, together. It's enough food at the top for all of us to eat. I'm not a greedy individual. We're going to get up out of here. Last but not least, salute to the queen of the channel, man. Salute to her for pulling up, man. I definitely appreciate everything she does. Tequila Media, Tequila Gossip Media. Is that right? Tequila Media? Yeah, Tequila Gossip Media. Go check the channel out on Instagram, on YouTube. She got something else cooking now. I really need her to launch. Salute to my man Southern Forest, man. Let's go support Southern Forest's channel. You hit me, bro. I was working, man, but I hit you back, bro. I definitely hit you back, Southern Forest. But anyway, go support the good brother Southern Forest, man. He been dropping like crazy. I've been pulling up on the content.
Yesterday, I think he dropped his intro song. Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, that nigga been dropping crazy. So I've been trying to support everything he dropping, man. We all need to be over there helping him run his numbers up, man, showing him support. Smoked Out TV, salute to my man Smoked Out TV. Active Chuck, salute to my man Do Sims the Don. Who else we missing, man? BT Scoot TV. My man Giving Life 706 in the entire chat. Who else got a YouTube channel I'm missing out on? God damn it. Super Dub Nation, what up? What up? It's my nigga. Fucks with yeah, that's my nigga. Munchie B, my nigga. God damn, the whole squad, man. It's a whole lot of shit. Nigga, the team is thick. I love it. All right, man. We're gonna get up out of here, Fan West. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. I really do. I really do.
You, bro. Salute,
yes, man. Sir. Yes, sir, man. Hit his link in the chat, man. Please go subscribe to his channel so we can get them numbers up. Giving Life 706. Salute to Giving Life 706 too. All right, bro. I'm gonna drop you so I can put the content. Did I just drop myself? The fuck I just did? No. Let me drop you, pull him back. I'm gonna drop you and drop me so we can do the outro. I appreciate everybody, man. We about it. Oh, I can't drop myself, but I can put the video up there. So
then stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. What? You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I might even ran for it. They call him the press before he even ran to it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. 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 Stand on it.
stand on it, 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 stand on it.